So this is Jared. We're part with an interview with Devil Driver, Jeff from Devil Driver on Ramair 1350 AM. What you play in the band?
Guitarist, or one of two guitarists, and I've been with the band since pretty much the very beginning. So we're on our 4th record on Roadrunner Records, and the album's called Pray for Villains.
This actual venue sold out tonight. Are you pretty impressed that it's sold out?
Yeah, man, we sold out 2 nights in a row in London, past 2 nights, and it's sold out tonight. So I mean, you couldn't be any happier. It's really awesome because we worked really hard, and I think put out progressively better and better records, and it's good to see, like, you know, people responding like I feel like we deserve. So
yeah, with your music, I think you're very creative with your music. Do you have any other artistic talents?
Not really. I mean, I'm not really a good drawer or anything like that. I mean, writing, I'm a pretty good writer, maybe poetry and stuff like that. Like creative writing, like I always was pretty good, like in college and high school. But mostly, I guess music's like my thing. So
you have any tattoos then? And if you, when was the first you got a tattoo?
The first tattoo I got, I actually have 2, was when I was 18, a strapping young lad tattoo from the City record, and then I have the Devil Driver cross with some designs done on my right forearm, done by a guy named Kirk Alley in Los Angeles. You can check him out at Kirk Alley Tattoo, and yeah, that was done like a year or so ago.
The whole band gets involved with mixing the albums, or do you just tend to like leave it to the producer to do it? Or
no, we're pretty involved. We do a lot of the production ourselves, like in the pre-pro stuff, and we're very like anal about everything, so we want to make sure that it sounds the way it's supposed to. So yeah, we're really involved to the point where we're a pain in the ass to work with, but that's tough. So
you just have to live with it, don't you?
Yeah, well, the end result is I've done stuff before that I haven't been happy with in the end, so the process, I don't care how long it takes or how difficult it is, it's all about the end result, because it doesn't matter, you know, like the road to get there, it just matters, you know, what you get when you finally like turn it all in, and once it's turned in, you can't change it. So
speaking about the albums, then you say you got 4 albums at the moment, does the artwork, do you come up with the artwork yourselves then, or did you get somebody else to do that? And
well, Des came up with the artwork on this record, but I know it's always like in conjunction working with like another artist, like specifically someone at Roadrunner, but Des handles most of that stuff. I mean, we have our opinions, but he's like probably the most visual guy in the band, like artistically, so you know.
Do you have a favourite song that you've written then?
Well, I'm not sure about my favourite song. I mean, on the new record I really like Fate Stepped In and I've Been Sober a lot. I don't know, it's kind of hard to pick. We've got 4 albums now, so you know.
Is it quite hard to whittle it down then for the set list?
Kind of, yeah. But we make it work, so we got a good set list right now of all 4 records. So
is there a particular song that makes the crowd jump any more found out?
And the line Fate Stepped In has been going over really, really well. I don't know, a lot of people seem to dig a lot of the tracks, so.
I have a lot of metal bands on tonight as well as yourselves. Is there any that particularly stand out to you? Have you heard any of the other ones?
Well, Behemoth is just ridiculously badass. All the bands are good, man. Maleficent, they're a local band from UK on Metal Blade. They're really good. Suicide Silence is from Southern California. They're on Century Media. They're fucking great. Trigger the Bloodshed, they're awesome too. I mean, it's a really solid package, so we're really stoked.
Did you add them artists yourself then, or is that just through record companies?
It's kind of a combination of both. I mean, they like, you know, who would you like to take out, but it's all availability. I mean, there's a lot of people involved, from the agents to the labels to this and that, so there's a lot of politics involved with getting a tour together, but we're pretty happy with the one we have now.
With this tour then, have you been adding anything special to the shows, like any cover songs or?
No, like I said, we're at the point where we have enough records that if we're going to add a cover song, I mean, it would have to be either really special, because it's like it's taking away from other tracks. So
you don't think you'd be covering any Michael Jackson?
Probably not.
So your motto, as I read off the website, is work hard, rock harder, and kiss as many asses as possible. Kick as many asses as possible, sorry. So whose ass would you like to kick in the music industry?
Well, I don't know if it's necessarily the music industry too. It's just basically kicking ass as far as doing the best job possible. I don't have anyone's ass I'd like to kick in the music industry. I mean, we've had some people along the way that haven't helped the band, but whatever, that happens to a lot of bands. So
is there any like particular guilty pleasures then you have about music, like pop music that you?
Yeah, I love Lady Gaga. That's probably my only guilty pleasure. I mean, I like a I like the Kings of Leon. They're amazing. Muse, Daft Punk, but I wouldn't consider that guilty pleasure. But Lady Gaga is probably my guilty pleasure. She's fantastic. Or Katy Perry. So, but I don't really care. I don't have like any shame for liking any kind of music.
What are you listening to on the road then, mainly? Is it just
King Diamond? I've been listening to my bass player and I, John Miller, like King Diamond a lot, and I find that at night, like if there's some of his records are really easy to fall asleep to on my iPod. So King Diamond, the new Behemoth is fantastic. Kings of Leon, I mean all the bands I basically just named, Daft Punk. I love all of it.
Alright, thanks a lot for doing the video today, guys.
No problem.